All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What up, Predator? Clarity. Good morning. How you guys doing today? How you guys doing this morning? Let me do a quick audio check. See what it sounds like. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Pushing up here, 940, looking like. Let's see here. Pushing up, trying to make a new high here. 980 kind of looking like where we're going. What's up, Protect Profits? Urban Tales Unveiled. Good morning. So yeah, if we look at the higher time frame here, just go to the 15-minute. We got that 980 level up there. We got the new day opening gap down, or new week opening gap down here at the 720s, and then Asia low down here 718 as well. So kind of interesting there. Now, good morning. But got a lot of relative equal highs up here at 980, so that kind of looks like the draw here. And then you got relative equal highs up here at 162. I don't know on a no news Monday if we make it this high up. Probably not, but you never know, right? So maybe we get something. Maybe something like that. I don't know. We'll see. What's up, Gabor? Good morning. Good morning, Robert. Wait for a few more people to get on here, and then we'll check the Mancini newsletter. Again, the 4 hour, we kind of swept that key level down there, and then, or the 1 hour. Just feels like we need a push up. Feels like we need a push up. So we'll see what we get. We thought that Friday too, and we didn't really get it. So who knows? What's up, Relic? What's up? Radu, good morning. All right, let's check the news. Yeah. Let's check the news right quick. Good morning, Evelyn. Pretty much no news, guys. I mean, there's nothing here. 3 months, 6 months, that's not going to do anything. Let's be honest. Not doing anything at all. So we can just close this out. What up, Joseph? I follow Mancini on Twitter, if you guys didn't know, for his ES levels. So basically 68 support, as long as above 98, 04, and 30, dip. And then hold above 68, basically. Right now we're currently at that 90 area. So 04 is kind of the major line in the sand today on the ES there. If we get above 56.04 and accept that level, then we probably move up. Black Beauty Machine in the house. Good morning, Fred. Let me get my trading view open. Let's get the trading view open. So I'm currently long on an eval, and stop's already at break even. I've already taken one off for 6 points. So likely get stopped out here. I just kind of figured we'd re-sweep that high, so I jumped in long. Probably get stopped. But if we don't, maybe it takes us up to the 980. We'll see. But it looks like we probably get stopped. We're only a point or two into profit right now. So locking down 135 bucks already. So we'll see what happens. Maybe we get stopped. Maybe we don't. I don't know. Yeah, it's Adam Mancini, Anthony. Rhythmic down for Bulenox. No, it seems to be working for me, Black Beauty. Adam Mancini 4 on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter as well. Methodical Man. Adam Mancini 4. I don't really post all that much, but I need to. I need to post more. But I don't. This is an account this is not even a logged in account. It's just a basic account here, just on Twitter without being logged in. So we'll kind of see what happens today. I mean, I kind of think we push up at least at open, but who knows overall what happens. Like I said, we are currently long there, as you can see, but probably get stopped out. Stopped out there. Shocker. You the man, Anthony. You the man. Let's go. Yeah, I need to start posting more. I don't post enough on socials. I really don't. Got to start doing it more. So taking out there. So locking down $140 on the eval, just kind of, you know, before the market opens. So no news Monday with a decent sized move during the overnight. I mean, let's look at this move from the overnight. What does this usually translate into? 226 point move up overnight. What's this usually say about a no news Monday? Doesn't say anything good, I can tell you that. Doesn't say anything good. Usually it means, you know, like at open, maybe we sweep this and then just, you know, let's hope that's not what happens, but I have a feeling that that's a pretty good chance that that happens. So really to the downside, the only key area I've got marked out is that new week opening gap, and you also have the Asia low resting down there. So I don't really think we hit that today, but we could. We'll probably be in 125, 140 point range, something like that, 150, who knows. Tame Tiger, good morning. But we'll see kind of what happens once the ES gets to 56.04. That's going to be the line in the sand there on the ES, currently at 55.89. So I think we probably test that 04 directly at open. We'll see. But that's my lean at open is up. The lean at open is higher. I mean, we could manipulate lower, right? We could get this at open, and this will be fine. You know, come back down, kind of sweep some of these lows, and then go up. So could do something like that at open. We'll see. If it does, we'll take it. So we'll see what happens. We shall see what happens. Might be a little bit of a shorter day. I don't really know. Depends on price action. That's what it's going to determine how long we stay on today. Because if it's not price action that's going to make us successful, then I'm not going to take it. So I'm not going to sit here all day. Yeah, so YM did fill it. Yeah, and that's kind of a bullish sign, right, Anthony, when that happens like that. So that's why I'm thinking that we push up here. I don't think we have enough power to get to the 160s today, but we might. I think that 980 level, it's only 40 points up at this moment. I think that that's kind of inevitable. But we'll see kind of what happens. You know, there's no point in getting crazy today. I am going to attempt to get the fast track trading accounts to pay out by the end of the month. So that's the idea. That's, you know, obviously you guys see we have no payouts so far this month, but like to try to get these accounts, I need to make $1,000 on this account this week, on these accounts. So if we make $1,000, then we'll be able to take out $6K. So 200 a day, So we're going to attempt to do maybe by the end of the month. We don't even need 200-day to do it by the end of the month. So we got 8 trading days left in the month, I believe. So that will be what we're trying to do. And then the MyFunded futures, we still need about another $900 on that. So those are the accounts that are linked together. And then we'll see what happens. This thing's starting to push now. Camera disappeared. Get everything back up. Yep, it's going to the moon already. 5 minutes until open. I was kind of hoping that we get a pullback and then go, but does not look like that's going to happen. Does not look like that's going to do it. What up, Clarity? Good morning. So we're looking for a pullback here at open. That's what we're looking for. I don't know that we get it. I don't want to just jump in now. Obviously, we were already long. Kind of just ticked us out there right off our entry. Probably could have left the stop in the red, but so let's see what we get. All right, pulling back here into the 50s, 45s. The VWAP is all the way down there at 835. The VWAP. The VWAP. All right, so we got a few minutes here until open. Let's kind of see what we get. What up, volatility? Good morning. I mean, kind of feels like we want to run kind of that 36 area, right? Maybe that wick down there at the 30 as well, 28. Maybe on a pullback, and we'll see what we get out of that. David, good morning. We'll see what we get out of that coming into the open. If we get a long setup out of that, we'll try to participate. We shall try to participate. Still got about 3 minutes. There's a little short trigger right there. So close to open, though. I'm not going to take that. And also, I believe that we go higher. So we'll see what happens here at open. Kind of, maybe we sweep this low here, or we do have some equal lows down here. I just saw that a minute ago, but we are so close to open here. So let's see what we get here at open. Maybe we push, maybe we don't. I don't know. So we got about a minute and a half here at open. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know, Black Beauty. I mean, I think we go up, but that's just my thought process. That's what I think, but I don't know. I'm an idiot, so who knows? Who knows? I think we probably spike into like the 65s there at open. And then and we'll see from there. Here we go. The slot machine is about to open. I mean, I would like a manipulation lower, I think, but overall, I don't think we're going to get it. So we'll see. All right, 10 seconds. Good morning, AS. Here we go. Got some data latency right there at open. That's interesting. All right, this is interesting. Interesting here. Oh, 750 there. Didn't quite push through those 07s. No, it ran it. ES pulled back there to the 86. Let's kind of see what happens here. Still just holding up right there at the 900 level. Just looking, not really any clear targets below there other than that gap. Let's see what we get. All right, let's see here. Let's see if the ES holds the 85. It's kind of where you'd like to see it hold the 85 there. Do you think Biden dropping out of the election? I don't know, Riggedy. What's up, Leonard? I don't know. Probably not. But I don't really know. I don't really know. Right there testing the 90 level. What up, Wayne? I'm just kind of hanging out here for now, waiting to see if we can find a setup here. Watching the 30-second chart. See, like this gap's just too big if we did even close back above. I mean, the R was B kind of 1-to-1. Actually, a little better than, but Black Beauty done for the day right there. Nice job, Black Beauty. I like it. Done for the day. Look at that rip off that 80 level there. Nice rip there. Man, this interesting area, to be honest. Kind of an interesting area. Thing is, that's really too low. If you pay Bulenox Master account from eval where I use your code, do you get credit for that as well? No. I get credit just for the eval, which is fine. That's good enough for me. As far as I know. ES pushing back up near the highs here, retesting the 92, 93 area. Nasdaq lagging behind a bit. CrowdStrike? I don't know. What is that? CrowdStrike. I don't even know what that is, so there you go. Might get long off the 901s here. I mean, if we are bullish. Oh, the internet. Oh, okay, I got you. Bradu, how you doing? Still pushing here. Oh, I got you. Yeah. It's a huge stop. I mean, like, I don't. Yes to the 98 here. What up, Folo? I don't love the RR here. Try to take a scalp here if we can get it. All right, there we go. That was on the 250K accounts. Yeah, I would stop trading Chanel if the target's reached. Didn't quite get to that 980, huh? Run it through there. You can do it. So close to it. Go. Go. Come on, get through there. Entered on eval over here too, but it didn't hit it. Crash and burn. Yeah, I mean, I did that before, but did we hit the 04? Well, we didn't quite get to the 04 on the ES there. Yeah, I mean, I guess it was a tick off. It was right there. One tick from filling me that long. Kind of annoying, but that's all right. Thought the market would be really happy about the politics. I don't know, Capac. Who knows, right? ES above the 98 now, kind of holding there. Let's see if we can push back through the 980. I don't know. 40 points off of it now at this point. Dun, 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 dun. Momentum pushing up now. Yes, kind of pushing above the 98 here. Holding the 98 level. Holding the 98 there. Let's see if we push through there or if we push back. Let's see. Kind of pulling back here, retesting the 50. ES retesting the 98 there. You need a deeper pull that back to re-enter long. Yeah, I mean, maybe. It's trying there. ES kind of losing the 98. We didn't quite get to that 5604. We're kind of retesting this inversion here. Does it hold? What is Bulenox consistency rule? It is 40%. 40%. Yeah, so it's of the total profits, Scratch. So it's 40% of your total profit. Your total profit. No worries, Scratch. No worries. Yeah, 40%. I mean, like in the eval, you can do whatever you want. And really in the funded account, you can too. The 40% is the only rule that really, the 40% is the only rule that you really got to adhere to, right? So that's one of the things I really like about Bulenox. You can DCA, you can trade the news, you do whatever you want. Just 40%, you got to adhere to that. And that's not that bad, really. 40% is pretty solid number to have to kind of adhere to there. So gonna look for a spot for maybe 5 or 10 points on my express fundeds. ES right here at major resistance at that 5604. Still got that level up there at the 160 as well. This thing's ripping still here. So we'll see if we can find a spot for the express funded. I mean, we still got that level. Oh, I don't have it marked out on this chart. Let's copy this over. Holy cow. I want to take all that, and then we have all that on there. That's only 13 of them. All right. So we got the relative equal highs up there at 162. Actually, I think they're off by one tick. There we go. I'll leave that 80 level marked out just because, just to remind us. But we have the relative equal highs up there, 162. I don't know if we have enough momentum. I mean, that's still 150 points up, but you never know, right? With the NQ, it can do whatever it wants. What's up, Tennessee Rob? Back to the 20Ks. Maybe trader. Oh, well, we are now. Whether we go further, I don't know. ES is kind of pushing its way above the major resistance level at the 04. So I do kind of like that. 5630 being the next target up on the ES. That's interesting. Let's see. Total profits, Tech T. So 20% of your total profits. Did this trade back below the whole number after the push? I guess it didn't. What up, Lavi? Good morning. Yeah, the fast track trading guys, the more I think about it, I mean, like, yeah, it's a newer company, but the cost versus the risk, I mean, like, I don't know. Right now, it just seems like it's a pretty good deal, right? As long as they pay you, which I think they will. But yeah, think about it, man. If you buy 5 and you get the 6th one for free, it's only $104, $105 per account for direct funding. That's pretty good. Pretty good. $12.50 in drawdown. You got to make $12.50 to get to payout, I believe. You got 10 days. You can do it in 5, but really just spread it out to 10 if you want to. That's what I'm doing. And then you can take out, potentially take out like $7,000 for a $625 investment. So seems reasonable. Of course, you could blow it too. Link in the description. You sent me this morning. Yeah, I don't blame you this week. It's going good, Jamie. We've taken one entry on one of them. We took six points on 5 accounts. Those were the 250Ks, and then the other one, the copier blinked on me again and stopped me out for like $30 or something. So, all right, Trader Edge, appreciate you. But it is a No News Monday, so we'll tread lightly. We're not going to do anything too crazy today. ES pushed above the 04s there, which is major resistance, and now it pushed to the 07s. Didn't really displace a lot above it. Didn't really accept that level, in my opinion. Kind of at the line in the sand right here. 02s really needs to hold on the ES. Otherwise, maybe we sell back down. Past 10 evals and reach 2 payouts. So let's go. Nice job, Trader Edge. No payouts for us yet this month. We're really counting on the fast track trading accounts to get to payout in the My Funded Futures account. So by the 1st of the month. That's what we're counting on. So ES back down to the 5,600 area. Kind of looking like we're rejecting here. Let me look at this area. Let's see, 7. The only problem with this long potentially is that we've already ran one buy side. We do have the equal highs above. I don't know. We'll see. ES holding that whole number, kind of at that psych level. It's not that obvious. We'll see what happens here. See if we push back through here or not. ES reapproaching the 03s here. Back to that 04 area. Getting decent momentum here. I want to just go ahead and take it, but you know how got 10 seconds here, or 15 seconds left on this candle. I don't think there's any reason to take two contracts here. That's about 10 points anyway. $13. And I'm going to front run the high a little bit anyway. Need a good need a reaction here quickly. 95s. I'm going to put my stop in here. That closed below there, so let's see here. Dun, 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 dun. Got to stop in, so we'll see what happens. ES just could not get back above the 04s there. That one no work. No bueno. I'm telling you, man, there's just something about that take profit trader account that is just like cursed. Oh, did he, Mike? Cool. Yeah, I like Trader Oracle, obviously. We'll probably switch over to doing something like that again at some point today. I've used this stuff before, obviously. Stop there is this way. Yeah, okay. All right, looks like we're just going down now. Going down. It's going down. Well, it's not their support so much. It's just the that I'm talking about. It's just my ability to make profit on that account. Somehow you pass Apex. Yeah, exactly, Levy. That's I just feel like it's kind of like cursed for me. I think I'm going to probably go ahead and jump in here if we get a retest here of the little pushback up. ES is almost at the lows. Nasdaq has a ways to go. ES looking a little weaker here. Just kind of watching here. Kind of an interesting spot. I want a short. We'll kind of watch the ES here. I'm going to move my stop to break. I'm going to use my stop as my take profit type deal here. So once we sweep this low, I'm going to go ahead and move my stop down or put my stop in. And of course we didn't sweep the low and now we bounce. What happened? Stop me out of this account. Okay, I don't know what happened there. We were only down $400, so I don't know why it would have taken me out. All right, got out on the other accounts there with about 10 points. And then now it's going. Yeah, I don't know why it took me out of a bunch of my accounts. The copier's been acting wonky there for a little bit. Why would it take me out of those accounts? I don't understand why that thing does that. See, like that should have been a winning trade. That should have got me back to like negative $100 ish. And it did not. So that's a little weird. Oh, well. Yeah, so it should be like negative 175 like the take profit trader is. But for whatever reason, it took me out there for a loss. Like these accounts they're not blown. And they didn't hit the daily loss limit. And it took me out. I don't know why. I mean, you can see on the express funded accounts, these are not blown, and it's not at the daily loss limit. So why did it take me out of that trade? I have no idea. No idea. ES made new lows there. Nasdaq did not, clearly. All right, appreciate you, Lavi. Coach Cleats, good morning. So, yeah, it's a little weird. Looks like we're going down. That's what it looks like. Doing all right, Abido. How you doing today? We'll just be watching this thing go down for now, I guess. Watching this thing head to the lower side. You're done for today. Let's go. It's always good to get done early. Get done early. Got the 200 down there at the 917s. ES already made the low. I was going to mark out the Asia low and the ES. We're right here at the 85 level. I don't hate this area on the ES here. Oh, you caught the down? Yeah, but nice job. I didn't really catch it. Are we just going to continue lower? It kind of feels that way, right? ES has already worked its way below the VWAP, which is interesting. Nasdaq VWAP down there, 890s. Almost 100-point move down, or actually over 100-point move down, or almost there. No, I guess we are at 100. 926, 826, yeah. 100-point move down here. What up, Corey? Mancini just tweeted again. Let's see what he said. He said, ultra precise action in the ES targets is written here in the newsletter. 85, then 04, which I said was good resistance. We spiked to 04, then dipped. Level to level profit takes are essential. 81 to 85 is now weak. 68 supports must hold to keep upside targets alive. As we know. I mean, it's kind of interesting. If we lose this pivot here at the 910s, then we probably see the VWAP pretty quickly. See, it won't even let me enter. What is going on here? Come on, test the whole number here. It did enter me short on 2 of the accounts, but it, for whatever reason, the copier is not letting me enter on this account. And there's nothing wrong with this account. Yes, bouncing off the 78 there. Nasdaq holding up there at the pivot. I want to see if it will touch the VWAP down there, 97, 98 area. You studied it yesterday. Nice, Abino. It's always good when it works out like that. When what you think's going to happen actually happens, right? Oh, let's go, Corey. Awesome job. How do we not touch the VWAP here? I mean, is the pivot really that much support here? Guess it is. What account disappeared, 7 money bag? All right, let's see if we can get a VWAP touch here. All right, took it off there. I was still short there. So we got to take Private Trader back to green. And I don't know what's going on with the other accounts. They're not letting me take trades. Like, why? Why is this not letting me take a trade? This is active. It's only down $500. I don't know. I don't understand. None of those accounts are blown, so they're not letting me take trades, though. So, whatever. I don't know. Okay. Bulenox. You logged out, logged back in, and it doesn't work, so the account's disappearing in Quant Tower. Is it are you looking for a, are you looking for a, it's a funded account or it's just an eval? And it's one you've traded before or no? Alpine's profitable. Nice. Let's go. Hey, Egon Carpigiani. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Appreciate you being here. Holding up here at the VWAP, pivot at the 910s. The 200 right there at the 917s. Pushing back down to the VWAP here, seeming like we're probably just going to make new lows. Maybe the VWAP can hold here, push us back up. Let's see what we get, guys. Yeah, still pushing a little bit lower here. Trying to bounce. What up, Sin City? How you doing? Kind of holding up there at the 200, 917 area. Failed to get below the VWAP. What up, Robert? Pushing up 920s here. Can we hit the 925? There it is. ES approaching the VWAP and the 85 here. I think we probably, maybe we turn back down here. Let's see what happens here. Line in the sand here for the ES. Line in the sand. Dollar has great momentum. That's a nice candle there. ES pushing up here as well. ES pushing up here. Can we make it to the 950s? Dun, dun, dun. Short days are coming. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? You might be right. If ES retests the VWAP here, kind of puts us at the 933 mark. I might take it. No pullback, so I couldn't get in. Oh, ES pushing up here. Not really any resistance up there until about 93 there on the ES. Where the pivot point is. Well, let's see here. Still just pushing up here. What time is it? 10:16. So we got about 14 minutes until initial balance kind of sets. Maybe we look for a playoff initial balance. What should I do here? I think I'm just going to switch over to the Take Profit Trader account by itself. The Take Profit Trader Pro account, and try to get some headway on this one. Of course, we'll have to take some of these lines off here, but that's all right. Interesting spot. Yeah, the Judah swing. Yeah, I'm familiar with it. I am familiar with it. Dumping here. Interesting spot. Let's check this. Yeah, that's pretty big pullback there, huh? Tapping into that 2 minute there. 1 minute as well. Kind of hit this OB here. I want to take this here. Let's do it. Why not? I probably should wait for a pullback. I think we just dump right through here. ES moved through the VWAP there like it wasn't even there. But Nasdaq is kind of holding up in this area. Dun, 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 dun. Holding up there at the 200 as it did earlier. I don't know how much room I'm going to... What am I on here? I just realized I'm on micros. I'm going to close it there. Close it. Wow, we're just kind of ripping back and forth here. This is interesting. Oh, man, guys. All right, I guess we're going to be on micros. Probably not a bad idea. What up, Hanson? 7 Money. What is going on, 7 Money? What's going on with the Bewley? You still can't account? You still can't get it? Yes, back to the VWAP there, bouncing. Initial balance will be set in 9 minutes. Could be 5 minutes over bullet. Yeah, maybe. You went your entry with take profit 6, doesn't hit it. Oh. That's crazy, 7 Money. I don't know what's going on there. I mean, if it's a Bulenox issue, I'm sure if you message them, they'll take care of it, but do we put in a higher low here? No real sweep of liquidity here. I guess a little bit, but not much. What up, Pine Tree? What up? What up? Still just watching here. Same idea as earlier. I wanted to take kind of a short into the VWAP there. So I guess if we break through the 910, maybe I'll participate. I don't know. Should have done it up here if I was going to do it, to be honest. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Didn't do it. I'm going to try a little long here. Just in with micros. Stop to break even there. See if we can push. Big rejection. Does Take Profit Trader have max daily profit? Started at 150K pro accounts today and have taken 160,000. Now the account won't let me take any more trades. Yes, it does. How much is it? The 150K, I want to say, is like 10K a day. I think it is like 10K in a day. I'll have to double check that, Pips, but I'm pretty sure that it is like 10K a day on 150K. Somebody help me out with that. I'm sure somebody knows. But I think on the 150 it's 10K. So I think you're right there at it. All right, Robert, appreciate you. Dun, dun, dun. So we'll see what happens here. ES pushing back up 55.90, looking kind of bullish, back above the VWAP here. Holding up at the 85s. Let's see. Let's go, volatility. How you doing this morning, volatility? Let me check on you. Let me check on volatility. Where's he at? Let's see what he's up to. Oh my goodness. If you guys haven't already hit the like button, like Volatility said, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. If you are interested in supporting the channel, we got all the links down below. Look at that momentum there, guys. Nice momentum there. So I'm just jumping in with 3 here, 3 micros, and we'll see if this one can run. $9.30 seems like the line of this in. Yeah, I think so too. And we'll put the take profit up at the high of day. We'll see what happens. Just 1 micro. We'll see if it can go. On Bulenox evals, there's only 5 days, no consistency rule. Yes. And you can make the profit in 1 day, and then you could just flip the other 4 if you wanted to, AD. Before Bulenox started growing, used to you could just submit it after 1 day and they would just pass you. But now they don't. So... All right, nice job. Looks like you're up $1,100. Let's go. 979 would be the top of the range. They have a little consolidation there. ES back up to the 95 here. It's a nice thing about a micro. Stops in at break even. And there's no risk here, right? We just see if it runs or if it doesn't. If it runs, great. We make 75 points. We make 150 bucks. If it doesn't run, then that's okay. We're stopped out break even. All right. Well, stopped out. What can you do? Yes, kind of rejecting up there. It will run now? Maybe. Just not great price action when it does this, where it stops you and then continues or whatever. We could take this again off this inversion because we're delivering from here. Didn't really sweep any liquidity, but we are delivering from here. We do have low resistance liquidity below, though. We do have this below, right? Do we continue higher? Or do we start the rip lower here? We're kind of inversing back and forth at this point, kind of creating an idiot box, if you will. So I'm looking at the 1 minute chart too. We are on the 30-second, so switch them back over. Yeah. We were on the 30-second. Still kind of tapping that trend line, just creating more liquidity here. Not a bad range, though. What kind of range we got? 145. I guess it's not horrible for a Monday with no news, but heck, we were at 200 and something overnight, so. Initial balance is now set. So we could wait and take our next play on an initial balance play. Wouldn't be a horrible idea. All right, I'm going to take this. I like this momentum. I'm going to enter before the close. I'm going to scale half there. Entering before the close might be the death of me, but we'll see. I don't want to see this stall. I want to see it just go. Come on. Let's go. I'm going to go ahead and put my stop in for half here. I don't want to risk more than 3. All right. Would have hit anyway, but that's okay. Only trade Michaels on your PAs today because you were in drawdown from last week. Small green. Yeah. Clarity, that's not a bad idea. Gap has been 25% retrace. I expect expansion before a pullback. Yeah. I think we're going higher, guys. That's just me. That's just what I think, you know, but I'm an idiot. Keep that in mind. That's what I think. I think that just those equal highs up there are juicy, but we may not get there today. We may not have the momentum to get there today. Got another tweet here from Mancini. I will say the micros do take the anxiety away on the funded accounts, right? We took a few trades there. All micros, $134, not a big deal. Hey, thank you, David, for using the Bulenox code. Mancini says, very clean action today in the ES, plus 62 points from 55.42 Friday long. Plan today was simple. We run to 04. We dipped there. Protect gains now. If we can accept 04, a local low may be in. No change. 81.68 supports. This keeps 04, 17, and 30 alive. We dip below 66. So if we can get above 04 there and kind of accept that zone, which we didn't earlier, we didn't accept it, then we can continue higher. So we'll see what happens there. All right, let me see here. But anyways, I think I was trying to tell you guys about the code earlier, and I forgot. Borneo used my code. Unaman. David Unaman, too. We got my funded futures, the starter account, guys, the 50K starter accounts, $76 with the coupon code MM. It's a really good account there. It's all in $76. 40% off Take Profit Trader as well. That's $102 all in. And then, as you know, 90% off Bulenox. That's going to be your cheapest upfront cost. 80% off APEX with the 150, the 250, and the 300Ks all being $40 for the evals and $85 for the lifetime fee as long as you activate the account before August the 15th. Topstep is currently still $50, $49. You get 20% off if you're a new customer. Use my code if you're going to reset an account or add a new account. It does help the channel. We do appreciate it. And that's it. Tom Sabo retest? Maybe. I'm looking at it. I mean, like, do you just continue taking the long setups until they fail? I don't know. Is that what you do? We will have another 30-second long setup here in a moment. Feels wrong to enter it up here when we're in it down here, but it's like the third entry. Got to pull the trigger. You're right. Yeah, my loan's getting stopped out too, so it's choppy, but they are going. They are paying, right? This one paid. This one paid. This one paid. That short did not pay. So this one's paying now, but I didn't take it. We at least are above small time frame EMAs. Yeah, I think we're running. We'll probably wait here for an initial balance play since we're approaching it anyway. And here's the thing with the initial balance play. I always say this: does it make sense to long at the highs? Not usually, but like in a scenario where you have a clear area above or below, then I think it gives you more confidence that that's an okay play. I mean, look at this momentum candle here. Yes, Junior, I mainly scalp. That's what we do. We're just scalpers here, Junior. That's the game. Scalpy, scalpy, scalpy. Oh, volatility standing in front of the train over here. Hopefully he gets paid and doesn't get ran over. Standing in front of the train. Choo choo. I know he hears me. So what we'll probably wait for, if you guys are unfamiliar with initial balance, we want to see a push above and then a quick retest and then a move higher. I've back tested this only for like 20 trading days. I'll probably do another session tonight or tomorrow. 61% win rate, but I think that you can, by using logic, you can get the win rate above 70. What's up, Spirit Boy? You're a thumbnail designer working with lots of Forex traders. Spirit, if you want to, like, I have a lot of people reach out to me, and I've not responded because I'm not really to a point where I can afford to pay someone to do things yet. So, but if you give it a month or two and you reach back out to me, then I will probably be looking for someone to help me out at that point in time. But right now, we're not really. We're at the point where we just gotta keep doing it ourselves. What's up, Mr. O? But yeah, if you just keep it in mind and reach out to me. Yeah, of course. Email's in the it's methodicalman with no underscore at gmail.com. It's in the description of my YouTube. So. But yeah, hit me up. I just like I said, right now it's probably not the time to do it, but eventually we'll probably do something like that because we're not very creative. I'm not very creative, guys. I'm the first to admit it. Not very creative. Dun, 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 dun. It's just methodicalman at Gmail. It's in the about section of the email of the thing, but I'll put it in the chat for you. After I take this trade, I'll probably switch over to an eval, and we'll see how it goes. We'll switch over to using Oracle's thing again today, probably. Mess around a little bit on the eval there. Kind of losing momentum up here. ES is kind of accepting that 5604 level. I like that for maybe a move higher here. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. If it doesn't go down, it may go up. Crystal will probably get mad at me, but she's live right now if y'all want to go watch her on TikTok. The link's in the description for her channel. She's over there making a cup. The name Methodical, Alex, is my friend Stuart, because I play poker. He always used to tell me, like, you're very methodical when you play poker. So, yeah. So that's how I came up with it. That's how we came up with it. And I was going to change it. That was actually, I already had that name on on one of my channels. And I was going to change it to something different. And then I just decided not to. I was like, I'll just keep it. Yeah, 160, 20,162. We got equal highs on the hourly up there, relative equal. They're off by a tick. So whether or not we got the momentum to go there today, who really knows? But we'll see. We're all right, Trader Oracle, doing okay. We're going to switch over to your stream here in a few. Well, probably. I'm going to take an initial balance trade, and then I'm going to switch over to the to using the Trader Oracle buy-sell signals. Let's see how they do. The buy-sell signals. All right, Spirit, I'll check it out. It is a choppy Monday, so they may not be as good, as normal, but we know that. How you doing today, Oracle? Making the cash over there? Currently in a short from 20,019 for fun, Bobber. I mean, I don't hate it. We do have, is there an SMT here? I mean, ES did double top. But I don't know. I just, I feel like we go up, but I don't know. You're up 20K. Let's go. Using the blue line bounces. I need to, like I said, we're going to switch over to it. We'll see how it does in the mid to afternoon chop. Tough to trade those, right? We are red on a couple of accounts, a couple of funded accounts. But to be fair, we shouldn't be. The copier wet the bed again. But we're up 125-ish on the 250Ks. So not like a huge win by any stretch, but we'll take it. And then I did activate the 25Ks, these new 25Ks. So they're up like $100. Going back to the roots here with the 25Ks, looking for 100 to 150 a day on those. And then like you can see here on the Bulenoxes, like these should be basically break even. That one copied correctly. The other one did not. The Express Fundeds did not copy correctly. They should be basically break even too. I don't know why they're not. They're not blown, but they won't let me take a trade, so I don't know what's up with them. Fast track, small scalp on those, just somewhere around like $85, $95, something like that. Like I said, not going to look for we need like 5 points a day on these to get these to pay out by the end of the month. And that's kind of the ideal. That's kind of the idea, not ideal. And then Take Profit Trader, you guys saw that one a second ago. My Funded Futures, we're up $70. So not huge green by any stretch, but, small green. It's fine. LA, I'm copying like 5 to 6 at a time. So not a lot. And it actually has done pretty well this morning. It was only on one trade where what it's doing is it's stopping me out of my position on maybe half of the accounts and then not stopping me out on the other half. So I don't quite know why it's doing that, but it's what it's doing. You wired some Mountain Dew rewards for 5 rallies. Hopefully it goes through. Yeah, I think you'll be fine, Pine Tree. I did the same thing. Mine was set up the exact same day. I just went into the bank and just sent a wire, and I got my accounts the same day. So I'm just trying to ease those over that $1,250 mark. Even if it takes more than 10 days, I don't really care. I just want to treat those like 25Ks because that's what they are. $100 a day. If you go $100 a day, 12, 13 days, without taking losses, then you'll be at payout. So that's all that really matters. Tape average data data is way slower than Apex. I don't know. It looks the same to me, but I'm not sure. Kind of losing that 04 area again. That double top. Looks like Bobber might be getting paid here. Might be getting paid here. 1050. Never made it to initial balance. You're logged in, both Ninja and Quantar at the same time, and traded both. That's interesting. Never heard of being able to do that. I'm glad you were able to, though. Oh. Yeah, you can log into Ninja and Quantar at the same time. As long as it's on two different accounts, you can do that. Didn't enter there. Didn't press the button. Target would have been this swing for half, and then the low. So let's just read it. We would have been out there on 3. Let's see if it would have went. We do have this imbalance here that we'd have to make our way through. Let's see. Oh, guys, I forgot to turn my camera back on. Nobody reminded me. You guys don't like seeing my mug. You're like, yes, leave that camera off. Leave that camera off. Interesting here. The thing is, we have a lot of low resistance liquidity here. We swept. Let's think about this trade logically. We swept liquidity. We're delivering from here. So if we can inverse this, then that would be pretty strong. Are we in discount? We're at equilibrium. So I don't know. We'll see here. I'm going to take it, I think. So like from a logical perspective, that makes a lot of sense, right? If we get it. But if you're thinking in terms of like if we wanted to really be an OTE, we got a lot of low resistance liquidity down here, right? So it's one of those things here where I could probably still participate short because they're not quite in OTE yet. Tough spot, though. This is like a spot where it could go either way. I don't like that. I feel like we could just sweep all this and maybe touch the VWAP here. I'm going to try it. Small size. Off the 30-second chart, in case you're wondering. Off the 30-second chart here. So if the 30... So watching the 30-second chart here as well. Back below the swing here, I'm going to put in, actually, that's 8 points. I'll put in this there. Just kind of watching. Kind of finding some support here. So if we get triggered on the stop out on the 30-second, we'll take it out. We'll take it off. Not closing above yet. Dun, dun, dun. I just want to see a sweep of this low. Oops. So we're out of that. We're still just in 1 micro now. Just in 1 micro. All right, stops in. All right, there we go. We're out. Yeah, it's just too much support here. We're finding a lot of support. So we gave it the good old college try, but just not wanting to go. If I get a long setup out here, we're going to hit it. So if it closes above here, we'll take this. Yeah, Gabriel, it probably shouldn't have entered the short, but to be honest, I was thinking that we get a little more of a pullback. We just didn't get it. Elite Trader Funding introducing add-ons. What is this? What is add-ons? Enjoy 50% off your favorite 100K Fast Track evaluation today. Start with a fresh evaluation. New feature called add-ons. Starting now, you can add on 1 day to pass to your cart and immediately benefit from any evaluation in a single day. Okay. Interesting. So you can add on 1 day to pass. Now it wants to go. Now she wants to go. Now this would be more obvious, right? If you made it under here, you got low resistance here. So we could run that quickly. That's kind of what I was looking for earlier. We just didn't get it. I took it off the 30-second earlier. Maybe we should have taken the 1 minute. I don't know. The magical trend line, yeah. Testing the 50s here, kind of a little psychological area here. I think I'm going to hold off on taking the shorts, even though I think that we could push down. Candle should close 75% red below the validate trend line break. I mean, it should run some of this, right? It should run some of this. I think on this pushback down here that we might have hit OTE. Let me see. So close. We're like a few, maybe like a point or two off. So do I take this 30-second long here? I don't know. Do. Do we take this long? Short didn't work. Do we long? I don't know. Yes, back to the 04s here. Back to the 04s. Do I have equal lows anywhere? I don't really see any. Long the trend line. You hate these ranges. Yeah, this is choppy, Anna. This is very, very choppy. Easy to kind of get yourself trapped in one direction or the other, but I mean, we did break through that trend line there, and that was a retest of it. I got to sneeze. Woo! That was a retest of the trend line there. Funny thing is, ES is kind of trying to push and Nasdaq's trying to pull here. Who is going to win? Who is going to win? I mean, I could play it safe and wait for a close above here, which is what I was thinking earlier. Or we could take the 30-second kind of now if we wanted to be aggressive. I think if you just play it safe, it's probably a better idea. So, although it does feel like we make it through there, but I don't know. We'll see. If you guys haven't already hit the like button for me, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Let's go. Appreciate you. Thinking about doing a 12-hour stream on Friday. What do you guys think? 12-hour stream on Friday and 12-hour stream, and then we'll have some guests on. Do a few guests here and there. Pushing up here. All right, here we go. I like the look of this. I like the look of this and this momentum. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in with just 3 for now, and we'll add if it closes above. I'm going to kind of target the 09s. Let's see here. You got to close above, we'll add. Add. And we're going to look for maybe a touch of the IBH here if we can get it. Stop to break even, kind of like 95. We don't really want to see a stall there. So at 95, we want to see a quick push through that whole number there. Kind of getting some resistance here. ES made a ES triple top. Did they make a new high there? I can't tell. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put the stop in on half here. I'm going to reduce the size. I wanted it to just go, and it didn't do it, so I'm going to reduce risk here. Reduce risk. And what we'll do is we'll sell 2 there. And then 1 up there. All right, now we're going to put the stop in for this one. Come on. I want to see it just run here. I don't want it to come back. Needs to just fight through there. It'll probably stop me and then go, but come on, rip it. Just not enough momentum here. Oh. Oh, man. That sucks, guys. I mean, like, realistically, I should not put the stop in now until we get back above this high. If I'm following my rules, which I did not on this one, how I managed it. So watch now. Now your stop would go in back above this high. I mismanaged this trade. We're probably going to expand above that high too. Let's see if the result is any different if we would have waited. We weren't in huge size there, so I don't know why I was like twitchy to put the stops in. Guaranteed this goes now. See, now your stop would go in above 98. If we can get there. I don't know. I didn't like that the ES was already at the highs. That kind of spooked me a little bit. It's kind of making me want to jump back in. I think I'm going to jump in with the 1 micro here. Yeah, I'm going to go 1 micro. As soon as I jump in, watch it sell off here. But it's not going to matter. It's just 1 micro, so risking like $20. Yep, there it goes. ES losing. So as soon as I get in again, the ES loses the 04. All right, let's get out of that. They gave back what, like $20 there, $30? Yeah, $40. I don't know. The instinct was that to get out was correct, but now it's, what time is it? It's 11:09. It's such a dump. All right, there we go. Got it back. Got it back plus some there. There we go. I mean, that is, you know, unfortunate. But look at this dump. Yeah, I don't normally just jump in like that, but like it's like, You just have to, right? With that kind of momentum, when it just starts pushing through those inversion gaps like that, when it just starts wrecking those with no willingness to slow down, like you just have to. So now we finally ran this low resistance liquidity here. We ran it all. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Jamie. That momentum right there, especially with, smaller size here with micros, kind of makes it easier to do it. $330 now. So we certainly do have the gap lower INA. I got it marked out way down there. Asia low 718, new week opening gap 727 is the top side. So we'll still look for a break and retest of the hourly initial balance low. Let's go, Steve. Nice job. $500. I like it. I mean, could we go up from here? Sure. Could we go down? Sure. So my instincts were right on that long there to move my stop in because I didn't want to see it stall. I kind of said that, I think, right in here. I was like, once it hits 96, I don't really want to see it stall. I wanted to push above the 20K, and it just didn't do it. And then, of course, the instinct was wrong to re-enter. No news, Alcy Faye. We don't have news today. No news. Yes, back to the pivot there. Yes, never made it below the VWAP there. Still feels like we move lower at this point. We'll see. Instincts like the cat. You figure ES 5600 would have psychological support. Yeah. Went right through it. I think we're going to get a lower. We're going to move through initial balance low here now. Now that we're unable to make that high there. Let's go, Ubin. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. I'm hoping to be able to do the 5,000 subscriber giveaway on Friday. We're 140 away, 141. So maybe we can make that happen by Friday. We should be able to. And then we can do the giveaway then. I do kind of want to short here, but I think it's got the 200 EMA up there, 937s. Maybe it wants to touch that. Who knows? Develop a bot automatically says, you the man. Yeah, I should, Anthony. You are right. That's a good idea. Tom has that that AI software where he can copy my voice or whatever. I'm sure it's available. I can do it too, but I can copy my voice and set it up whenever it pops up to say, you the man. I could do that. Pretty good rip off the low here. Wow. It's a pretty good rip. Let me look at the 5-minute here. Is this wick? Is this wick? Okay, it is on the 5-minute. So there's a wick test here on the 5-minute. I don't, did we just have it though? I mean, yeah, it's 3 points from the wick test there. So that probably is already played. Wasn't sure if this wick was actually on the 5-minute or not by the time I switched over there and looked. But it kind of already played, right? It's like 2 points off there, 3 points, 2.5 points off that wick. Nice push down off that area. 15 points. Do we try it? Do we try it? Probably not. Yeah, I don't normally trade the wick test. I like when the wick tests like line up with the initial balance high and low. I think it's stronger than. I think it makes the initial balance high and low play stronger. So we go back to the 5-minute and we kind of look at that, you know, like right here. Like if we got this play here, if we got this break below here and then retest, this is going to be a much stronger play, in my opinion, because of this wick. So dun, dun, dun. Oh, darn it. I wasn't paying any attention, and that thing blasted right through there. So that's not a close below. You experience constant disconnections. Oh, that's weird, Susie. I would reach out to them. I have not disconnected one time from Bulenox. Anybody else having disconnect issues with Bulenox there? I'm going to go ahead and get in with half size here. I don't love the way that looks, but I like to see it close below and then kind of come back and retest. Dun, 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 dun. ES right here at the VWAP. I think that's what's holding us up for now. I really should have waited for a close below and a retest, but we'll add on that same setup if we get it. And we'll give this about 15 points in push-up. We'll allow it a little push-up here if it's going to do it. Kind of that whole number there. If it gets above the whole number, we get out. So doo-doo. 860 is 1 hour EMA. It's working on NinjaTrader, but not Quantower. Yeah, I don't know. Some people are saying that they're having issues with it. I'm having no problems with it right now. Now, maybe is that, I don't know if maybe that's why it took me out earlier. I'm not sure. Someone on X says this price action is following Secret Service hearing. I don't know. I don't know anything about that. Yes, at the VWAP here, see if it fights through there. Yeah, I don't think it would be your internet connection, Susie. Probably not. That's better speed than I get. I don't have balanced speeds. Yeah, if you're having disconnect problems, then I would probably just leave it alone. All right, we got to close below there. Not really super convincing yet. I gave 10 points on that push down there. I still would have liked to have seen a close below cleaner, a little bit deeper. But we are already in it, so. I think I'll take 2 off there and try to get 1 to run here. Something like that. We'll target that pivot down there. So we'll get our stop in if we can sweep this. ES is at the VWAP there, so if it holds the VWAP, then that could be troublesome. We'll see. You know, I may just take 2 off here just for little to nothing, and then we'll reduce our risk. Reduce the risk here. Let's just get out majority of the position. That way we're just in only 1 micro. So I don't like the wicks here. Get back above the 900, I'll take it off. But I want to see this. I'm willing to give the 1 micro more room than I am the 3. So might have should have taken some off on that push below, but it's okay. Dun, 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 dun. So ES still trying to hold up there at the VWAP. If the ES just loses the VWAP here, we go down quickly, but so far it's like a brick wall here. Just not wanting to give it up. All right, there we go. Now we'll see what happens. Now it's going. All right. That's kind of what I wanted to see like 2-3 candles ago, and we just didn't get it. So I will lock some in on this because on a retest, we'll probably re-enter. A little bit annoying that, you know, it goes after, but that's okay, right? Locking in 35 points here. Asia low is all the way down here. All right, stopped out. So on a retest here, I don't hate it. To me, this has not tested this wick yet because we didn't kind of close below it. We just wicked below it. But I don't know if I take a retest here or not. We'll see how quickly it happens. Yeah, a little bear flag, I think so. How to place the limit order on Coin Tower. All you do is just click the mouse up here, and then you can put it wherever you want with your mouse. So if you wanted it below here, you would just, you know, whatever. You can drag it to where you want it if you want to, too. I mean, I don't know much deeper than a retest here. I don't want to even take it. I don't know that we'll get it, but probably not going to take it. So $415 there on this funded account, trying to ease it back, you know, just trading the micros. Going larger size on the setups that we trust and going kind of lower size, smaller size on the ones that are a little sketch, I think has helped using the micros here. You're out, yeah. I don't blame you. That was a tough, like, I mean, if we were in larger size there, there's no way I'd be holding that, but it just went a couple of, you know, as it does, a couple of candles after, but we were still in it, so maybe a little pushback up. I don't know if this area coincides with the VWAP, then maybe that might be something that I would take. Is that here? Now, we may not get a retest of the VWAP because the ES is testing 85 now, which was kind of an area of support. Still, wherever the IB, oh, the 30-minute one? Nice. See if we get a retest here. This is a fair value gap that you would think probably holds here. You would kind of expect this gap to maybe hold. Let's see here. So it doesn't look like we're going to get the initial balance retest here so far. So I probably would not take it beyond this. This gap would be one that you would think holds if we're going to continue down. So it makes a lot of sense for it to retest that and then kind of hold. Someone mentioned the 5-minute silver bullet earlier. I think that probably played out. Yeah, let me see. So yeah, you would have taken it. No, I guess, well, yeah, I guess it really didn't. Would have just ran your stop most likely. You would think this gap holds, but how's the 30-minute working out for you there, Jamie? What's the results from that? I think that new week opening gap is our draw now that we've refused to kind of hold that area after running the 980. We didn't really displace above it like a ton, but I don't think that now that we're back in the 800s, I don't think we're going to have the momentum to make it to the 160. So I definitely think this new week opening gap in the Asia low down here at the 720 is going to be the draw. That would be my lean. We just didn't get the momentum to push back above there. Dun, 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 dun. Where's order block support? I don't know. Where's there? It is kind of interesting when you zoom out. We're back at these highs here from the 19th and the 21st. This is kind of an area where maybe we find a little support, a little consolidation. Huss just busted out the SOB. He thought he was in 1 micro. Instead, he was in 11. He's in 11. He's in the green. He's still not taking it off, though. He's like, oh, let's just put the boys on the table. Let her ride. He got out green. Or, he's at least at break even. There we go. So I'm just waiting here. I mean, in order for me to re-enter short, I think we'd have to retest IB. It really is going to depend on where the ES is at on that retest, whether or not I take it. Next level down for the ES is 68. ES also has not broken the initial balance low yet. So, yeah, I saw that, Jamie, because even the 15-minute opening range today, your low would be here, and so I don't know about your high. No, I guess the high would have been there, right? So the low would have been the same, even on your 15-minute opening range break. So just haven't gotten a clean retest of it yet. Tom Sabo in the house reached his first ever payout with Apex. Let's go, celebrity Tom Sabo. Tom, just remember to send those profits over to me. Send half the profits over to me. Yes, Clarity. MM. Capital M, capital M. 90% off. Nice job, Tom. 3 payouts in a week from Tom Sabo. Let's go. Tom, is that $2,000 payout? So let me see. That's going to be, is that $4,000 for the month? Or is that a 25K? I don't know. Donate to everyone else, Anna. Let's go. Tom, you got more profit than me this month, man. No payouts for me yet. Of course, I'm going to be honest. Being on vacation and then, a few things have kind of like worked against me this month. But let's go. Oh, 1 from Bulenox. Okay, I thought you got 2 from Bulenox. So 3K. Nice job, Tom. Let's go. Nice job. That's like a little over 1 million for rents, right? 1.2 million, 1.15 million for rent. From 990. Great job, Bassett. Tom is a millionaire, guys. He is in fact a millionaire. He is, in fact, a millionaire. Let's go. He is a multimillionaire. Multimillionaire, Thomas Sabo. All right, let's look around and see how everybody's doing today. I haven't really checked on anybody other than Husk and volatility. What is Nutty Bar doing? Option 1, Willie. Option 2 is only 45% off. I think Willie was asking me that. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe you're asking about the millionaire. Nutty's up $78. All right. I'm finding a little support here. let's see where Oracle's chart gave us the sell signal at. So in his chart, we got the sell signal at about 9:30. So somewhere up here, it got a sell signal. And we were below the comma. Wow. So that would have been a pretty decent sell there, 128 points. Emmanuel, we're red on a couple of funded accounts. This one we're up 415. The copier kind of was a little funky this morning again. But we're green on our 250 PAs, like 125. I think one of them is up a little more. That one's up 165 somehow. And then these 25Ks, these are the fresh 25Ks that I passed last week. You know, we're up about $100 on those. The Bulenox ones are in the red. See, this one, the copy trader did something funky with. These took the same trades. That one was basically break even. The other one's red. And then Express funded the copy trader again. They should be break even. They should really be break even. They're not. It removed me from the position. Fast Track, we're up about $95 on 6 of those. And then my funded futures, we are up $70. And then Take Profit Trader, you just saw $400. So little red on 4 accounts, and then green on the other, probably 12, 13. So not bad. Kamala Harris is speaking. Oh, is she? You're going to have ice cream? Let's go. I like some ice cream. Yes, 10% always to Methodical Man. That's right. Always at least 10%. Oh. Got to have the 10%. Yes, holding initial balance low here. Initial balance low being held by the ES. Let's go. I switched over to Oracle's thing. I do want to buy an eval to do that with. Get ready for the market to do something dumb. All right, let's see here. Pushing back up here, 840s. ES bouncing off the initial balance low there at 576. Maybe this gives us an opportunity to enter short. I don't really know. We're awfully low. The comma is at 850 area. There's Oracle's YouTube channel. I'm going to pin that at the top of the chat if you guys want to follow along. If you want to follow along there. Probably, let's see. Let me look at an eval, or do we do an eval? I don't know if I should do an eval, or should we try to work on a couple of these accounts that So I wonder if it'll even let me take a trade on these accounts. Let me turn the copier off. Stop the copier. We need to go to micros. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I will spirit when I get off stream. I can't. I don't want to check it right now while I'm. All right, let's see if this will let me enter. Yeah, see, it doesn't let me enter. I don't know why. What's going on with this thing? On either of them. These accounts are not blown, so I don't know what's wrong with it. All right. I'm not sure. Let's try the Bulenox and see what it does. Let's try the Buley. Well, it made a noise, but it doesn't show me in a position. All right, that one shows me in a position. I don't know, it's weird. Yeah, there's a gap below, Bobber. Yeah, I'm on micros for now. Yeah, the gap below is somewhere down there. No, 718. So still 100 points lower, but seems kind of reasonable at this point, right? Dun, dun, dun. Clear some of this stuff out. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, currently below. Well, tested the initial balance low. Now pushing back above it. We're just in one micro here. I don't know. Did we get a bounce out of here or what? We have an SMT. Yes, we do. Yeah, Bassett, they do, of course. If you go to your homepage, there's a tab that says Reports, and that's it. Click on the Reports, and then click on the account you want to see, and it'll show you. Yeah, there's a bullish SMT right now, but I'm still bearish, so I don't think it's gonna matter. But I could be wrong. Push back below initial balance here on the ES. I'm thinking that we just get a quick sweep here of the low. Let me see if it sweeps the leg here. Just a quick sweep of the low with 5 micros. I'll put my stop in. Oops. Well, let's try it again. I didn't mean to drop that like that. All right, we want to see us flush here. Come on, flush it through there. Do me dirty. Flush it through there. Come on, flush it through. All right, back below this wick, I will put the stop in this time. Just looking for a sweep of the low here. We'll see if we get it. I don't know. ES kind of retesting the initial balance low there. Let's see if it stays below it. I don't even know if I linked that to the right one. Oh, what happened? All right, we're in heavy now. Or long heavy. If this just rips our face off, then that'll be sad. Come on. Come on. That was so dumb. Why did we do that? We kind of put in a higher low there, and then I was like, well, we're ripping, so went in and took it. That was stupid. Just going to shake me out now, and then it's probably going to run right back through the lows here again. Well, that gap held. Now it's going without me. Sell the bottom, buy the top. That's what we did there. Kind of love it when that happens. If we get a closeout, if we kind of wreck this inversion, I will enter short again. All right, we're back in. All right, let's see what happens. 807. I need lower than that, Zach. 784 for a nice bounce up. Yeah, it could be. A pivot point down there at 782. Oh, is this, does this account have a loss limit? No, it doesn't. So it's like that long was dumb because it was against my bias. Like, I should have known better. That long cost us, and I was in basically a mini in that long. I lost 12 points. Like, I think that was dumb just because, like, it's against my bias. So I don't quite know why I took that. But it still might pop here, but even so, like, I just think that taking a trade against the bias didn't make any sense, and I did it anyway. Yeah, I'm not liking the look of this, to be honest. That's a lot of momentum off this area here, off the initial balance low. How much room do we give it? Probably not any more room. That's enough. 'Tis enough. Well, that wasn't a good look. We might get the initial balance low retest now. Maybe. All right, we're going to short the initial balance retest. And if it's not successful, then we're just going to be in trouble. So if you don't like to see a disaster, turn your head, avert your eyes. Kind of right there where the comma is too, so we'll see what happens. We'll decide in a minute if we're going to leave this on here or not. We probably could just go over to minis for this. Dun, 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 dun. Earthquake? Uh-oh. What am I doing? I don't know, Predator. We're shorting at the initial balance retest. I probably should just take it on minis, though. What up, Sorrel? Tilt. It's tilt. Do have the top of the hour here in about 3 minutes. Oh, put the helmet on. Yeah, we'll see. We shall see what we get. It's initial balance retest, Predator. That's all it is. I want to kind of get a reaction off this level. Let's see kind of what happens here. We got about a minute and a half till the top of the hour. See if it pushes us through here or not. May not quite get it. It's actually kind of firing off on this wick right here, I guess, right? So he has kind of held that 70 area, 72. Yeah, ES trying to push up here, 81. So we'll see what happens here, guys. Just waiting. Kind of holding up here in this imbalance. Let's go, Willie. That's nice. 6,600 across 8 PAs. You the man. Nice job. Nice job. All right, decided to change my mind, guys. Wouldn't have got filled there anyway because I had my order up a little higher. Dun, 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 dun. Well, I guess that idea was correct, but I don't think I would have got filled there anyway. I think I had my orders at like 81. Nothing's working on this account today, guys. Nothing's working. Just crossed over into lunch hour, guys. Maybe we retouch the VWAP here. We'll see. We shall see. Oh, what am I in on this one, too? All right. Thank the person that said buy the hair speech. Did they say that? Maybe. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, Jan. I mean, like, you know. I don't know. I still feel like the draw is lower, but who knows? We'll see. We shall see. Do it from the toilet. No, Miranda, I'm not tilty at all. This is a funded account, but it's one that I was already like way down on, so I'm not worried about it at all, to be honest with you. But no, I'm not tilty. I'm not tilted. I am not tilted. I promise. Yes, back to the IBL here at 576. Let's see what happens there. Does it hold it or does it push through there? Kind of held it nicely earlier, putting in like a higher low. What up, Jackson? We're doing all right. This account right here we're not doing good on, so if we kind of close below here, I will take a short. All right, if we get a close below, we kind of got low resistance liquidity here. Probably take the elevator down. Let's see. Holding up there at the 40. ES back to the initial balance low. See if we can push through there. Might just wreck us in both directions here. I guess technically didn't close below there, but still. Need the ES to push through that initial balance low there. Trying to test it, but still hasn't gotten through there. It's going to go ahead and put the stops in here. Hey, let's go. Aliyah, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Yeah, ES still just put in a higher low there. Nasdaq did too. We kind of sold the higher low, which is, never a good sign. Never a good sign when you do that. There you go. Death killed us both directions. That was the problem. I stopped trading with the minis. Now we're testing it. Pushing back through there now. ES back to the 85 there. Are we going to push down here off that direct test of it this time? That is the question. Yes, at the 85 there as well. Looking like it wants to push above. Looks that way anyway. $10 points drawdown, never made it to 10 points, but your auto break even after 5 points strike. All right, let's go. Yes, pushing back above the 85s here. Approaching the VWAP there, 87. Nasdaq at the 90. Looking like it wants to go here. You're so red today, you haven't had the bad pH for 3 weeks. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. We all have days like that, though. I have days like that. I mean, obviously, I just torched this one PA that I was on here, so this master account didn't do well. Just messed around. I'll switch over to an eval and it will go swimmingly. You just wait and see. Everything will work on the eval. That's how she goes. Oh. Rejection here. Kind of rejected the VWAP there. That kind of little push up, 12 points. Oh, goodness. Are we going to hold? Do we hold here and rip right back higher? Probably. Cerdos, it did pretty good. Of course, you know, it was just one day, so, you know, kind of have to take it for what it's worth. Just one day, but yeah, it did fine. I don't know, like, we passed an eval. I don't know, like, what the win percentage was or whatever. We popped the VWAP here, we probably go. ES is still below the VWAP as well. We shall see. Can it go or can it not? Let's see, above the VWAP, where can it go to? I mean, we got this wick up here that's interesting at 940, I guess. So you kind of got a wick up there, 940. Maybe that's the push up. Does that kind of... Let's measure this push down and see. Oh, I didn't mean to measure it like that. Meant to do it with the... Yeah, that wick's a little higher up in OTE. But we'll see here. Let's see if we can push here. Got to get above the VWAP there to get going. We'll see if it happens. We are in the lunch hour here, so it does kind of make sense to retrace higher a bit. We need it to retrace higher a bit here. See if it can do it. Your 250K accounts are cursed. That sucks, Eric. Yeah, mine, man, I feel like I was doing so well. I was chugging along, 150, 200 bucks a day. And then I had back-to-back days where one day I lost 700 on each one, and the other day I lost like 12. So I lost like 2K in a couple of days on each one after being up like 3,500, 3,300. So now I'm only up like maybe $2,000. So it's like, it feels bad, right? It feels bad when that happens. Because, it's like if it was a 50K account, we were already up $3,300. We would have already taken payout. But since it's a 250, you got to get to that 6,600 there to make the payout. So if I'm being honest, not a huge fan of the 250s because of that reason, but I like it. I still like it, but yes, retesting the 85s there again. Nasdaq tried to push up there, make a new high. Didn't quite get there. ES didn't either. Pulling back once again. Once more, pulling back. Mancini. Mancini basically says we need to hold above 66 to continue up, 68. So that's kind of what we're doing there. I would expect a run through the 95 here. See how we react to the VWAP there. VWAP touch in order here. Mancini, Marconi. What does macaroni say? Macaroni and the chicken strips. If we can pop the VWAP, here we go. I mean, we got the 200 there at the 900 as well. Pivot point at 910. But I think if we can just get above the VWAP here, we probably get some legs. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Testing it here. $95s, can it pop it? I think a run into the 910s here makes a lot of sense if we can just pop. Getting the long signal from Oracle there. I got to sneeze. All right, we're back. Good old pivot point. All right, let's get over to the, let's get over here. Pushing back up here. Let's measure this again. Like I said, I think this wick here makes a lot of sense. You got OTE kind of right there. Let's see. Got to pop that. If we can get above the VWAP there and kind of go. Wouldn't mind taking a long right here, to be honest, but gonna wait. So switching over here to a eval here, see what we can do here. We will be being aggressive on it. A little bit on the aggressive side. Why is the pivot points not on here? I guess they're just not. Well, we know there's one at 910. So ES back above the 85 there. I'm going to wait. I don't want to just take a non-setup long here. I mean, I think a pushing through the 9 up into the 920s makes a lot of sense, but doesn't have to do that. Doesn't have to, right? Let's see. Do I happen to know on the Apex 1050K, for those that bought those on the 50K prices, that's the deadline? No, it's August 15th. I love music so much. August 15th. They're still on the 50K prices. Well, actually now they're $40, but yeah. Any and all of them, you just have until August the 15th to activate them. So August the 15th, let's go. VWAP rejection here. What would be the... And to be honest, I don't hate this. Let's see how this candle closes. I'm going to try this. I think it's, reasonable. I want to see some momentum right through here. If we don't get it, we'll just kill it. I'll put my stops in here. If it stops us, it stops us, but I want to see it kind of push right through there. But what I want to see and what it does, it's not always the same thing. Nice reaction off that level. Got to push through there. They're strong. Don't really want to see it reject here. We need to go. Gotta go here. Gots to go. You're done for the day eating Taco Bell. Nice. I don't know. I should probably move these stops down a little bit, to be honest. Don't know if I want to risk that much, though. I don't know. I don't know. All right, taking the L there. Just unable to work our way back above the VWAP. Well, I kind of figure we might get a little more of a pushback up. We were longing late there, let's be honest. That's pretty late long. So you can't be upset when those don't work. I mean, it's kind of like very long, very late long. So well, we are in lunchtime, so nice little pushback up here off that initial imbalance low there. All right, Predator, appreciate you. Kind of dirty. That's why I moved my stop down, because I was like, I guess I should have put it down here, but like, you know, obviously hindsight's 20/20, right? I figured if we were going to hold, we'd probably hold initial balance. But I didn't want to give it too much room there. Yeah, still below the 85s here. I mean, just looking like, I don't know. Feels like we're probably going to dump. But you know how that goes. You feel that way and then push up. So let's just wait and see. Actually, guys, you know what? I don't want to sit here all day and do this. So we're down 400 on this eval. That Bulenox account that we were just on a minute ago, we toasted it. The other Bulenox account is fine. It's not at the loss limit, but it wouldn't let me trade it anymore. The 250Ks, $125 a piece on those times 6. 165 on one of them, I guess. And then 110 on the new 25Ks that we just started today from Apex. Express funded's $500. It won't let me trade them. I don't know why. They're not at the daily loss limit, but it won't let me trade them. The rally accounts were up about $95 on each one. 6 of those, the fast track trader rally accounts. And my funded futures were up like $80, $70. That's it. Take Profit Trader Pro. You guys saw that we're up $400 on that one. So, you know, some good, some bad. Just how it is sometimes, right? I don't want to sit here and fight this price action, so I'm going to go ahead and call it. If you guys are interested in supporting the channel, please use the code MM for Bulenox, 90% off. And we'll be back tomorrow at 9:15. 80% off of Apex, guys. One-day pass is still going on. Coupon code MYTH for that. And then don't sleep on the My Funded Future $76 all-in account. Take Profit Trader $102 all-in. Topstep. You know, all of those accounts if you want to help support the channel. Link in the description for the Discord as well if you want to join the Discord. We do have a free section and a paid section. But that's going to be it for me, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Appreciate you guys watching.